Salutations. I am Marduk, and today I am reading the Epic of Gilgamesh, tablet number 5, translated by Marine Gallery Kovacs. Quick recap of tablet number 4. Gilgamesh and Enkidu are superheroes, are traveling at 50 leagues a day, which works out to be 277.8 kilometers in one day, which is not bad if you think about it. If you think about how fast they're going. They're moving fast. They're climbing mountains, they're offering gifts to the gods, and they're asking for guidance Gilgamesh is asking for guidance through his dreams. And this happens 5 times in a row. Every night, Enkidu sets up the camp, and Gilgamesh falls asleep, and then he has a kind of nightmare, and he wakes up scared in the middle of the night. But Enkidu explains every nightmare that no, Gilgamesh, this is actually a good dream, and it's showing him victory and how to succeed, how to move forward, and ultimately his prayers are heard by Shamash, who instructs the duo on how to defeat the target of their quest, the evil demon Humbaba. That's just an extremely brief recap. That being said, let us begin with tablet number 5. They stood at the forest edge, gazing at the top of the cedar tree, gazing at the entrance to the forest. Where Humbaba would walk, there was a trail. The roads led straight on. The path was excellent. Then they saw the cedar mountain, the dwelling of the gods, the throne dais of Vimini. Across the face of the mountain, the cedar brought forth luxurious foliage. Its shade was good, extremely pleasant. The thorn bushes were matted together. The woods were a thicket among the cedars, the boxwood. The forest was surrounded by a ravine, 2 leagues long, and again for 2/3 of that distance. Suddenly, the swords, and after the sheaths. The axes were smeared, the dagger and the sword alone. Humbaba spoke to Gilgamesh, saying, "It does not come and live." Enkidu spoke to Humbaba, saying, "Humbaba, one alone. Strangers, a slippery path is not feared by 2 people who help each other. 2 3 times. A 3-ply rope cannot be cut. The mighty lion, 2 cubs, can roll him over." Humbaba spoke to Gilgamesh, saying, "An idiot and a moron should give advice to each other. But you, Gilgamesh, why have you come to me? Give advice, Enkidu, you son of a fish, who does not even know his own father. To the large and small turtles which do not suck their mother's milk. When you were still young, I saw you, but did not go over to you, in my belly. You have brought Gilgamesh to my presence. You stand an enemy, a stranger. Gilgamesh, throat and neck, I would feed your flesh to the screeching vulture, the eagle, and the vulture." Gilgamesh spoke to Enkidu, saying, "My friend, Humbaba's face keeps changing." Enkidu spoke to Gilgamesh, saying, "Why, my friend, are you whining so pitiably, hiding behind your whimpering? Now there, my friend, is that coppersmith's channel again to blow the bellows for an hour, the glowing metal for an hour? To send the flood to crack the whip. Does not snatch your feet away, and do not turn your back. Strike even harder. May they be expelled." Head fell. He confronted him. The ground split open with the heels of their feet as they whirled around in circles. Mount Hermon and Lebanon split. The white clouds darkened. Death rained down on them like fog. Shamash raised up against Humbaba mighty tempests. South wind, north wind, east wind, west wind, whistling wind, piercing wind, blizzard, bad wind, wind of Simuru, demon wind, ice wind, storm, sandstorm. 13 winds rose up against him and covered Humbaba's face. He could not butt through the front and could not scramble out the back. So that Gilgamesh's weapons were within reach of Humbaba. Humbaba begged for his life, saying to Gilgamesh,
You are young yet, Gilgamesh. Your mother gave birth to you. It was at the sword of Shamash, Lord of the Mountains, that you were roused to this expedition. O scion of the heart of Uruk, King Gilgamesh. Gilgamesh, let me go. I will dwell with you as your servant. As many trees as you command me, I will cut down for you. I will guard you, the mortal wood. Wood fine enough for your palace.
Enkidu addressed Gilgamesh, saying, My friend, do not listen to Humbaba. Note, lines are missing here. Apparently, Humbaba sees that Gilgamesh is influenced by Enkidu and moves to dissuade Enkidu.
You understand the rules of my forest, the rules. Further, you are aware of all the things so ordered by Enlil. I should have carried you up and killed you at the very entrance to the branches of my forest. I should have fed your flesh to the screaming vulture, the eagle and the vulture. So now, Enkidu, clemency is up to you. Speak to Gilgamesh to spare my life.
Enkidu addressed Gilgamesh, saying, My friend Humbaba, guardian of the cedar forest, grind up, kill, pulverize, and destroy him. Humbaba, guardian of the forest, grind up, kill, pulverize, and destroy him. Before the preeminent god Enlil hears, and the gods be filled with rage against us. Enlil is in Nippur, Shamash is in Sippar, erect an eternal monument proclaiming how Gilgamesh killed Humbaba. When Humbaba heard, note, 10 lines here are missing, the forest and denunciations have been made.
But you are sitting here like a shepherd, and like a hireling of his mouth. Now, Enkidu, clemency is up to you. Speak to Gilgamesh that he spare my life.
Enkidu spoke to Gilgamesh, saying, My friend Humbaba, guardian of the forest, grind up, kill, pulverize, and destroy him. Before the preeminent god Enlil hears, and the gods are full of rage at us. Enlil is in Nippur, Shamash is in Sippar, erect an eternal monument proclaiming how Gilgamesh killed Humbaba. Humbaba heard. 10 lines are missing.
May he not live the longer of the two. May Enkidu not have any share more than his friend Gilgamesh.
Enkidu spoke to Gilgamesh, saying, My friend, I have been talking to you, but you have not been listening to me. You have been listening to the curse of Humbaba, his friend by his side. They pulled out his insides, including his tongue. He jumped. Abundance fell over the mountain. Abundance fell over the mountain. They cut through the cedar. While Gilgamesh cuts down the trees, Enkidu searches through the Urmazualu. Enkidu addressed Gilgamesh, saying, My friend, we have cut down the towering cedar whose top scrapes the sky. Make from it a door, 72 cubits high, 24 cubits wide, 1 cubit thick. Its fixture, its lower and upper pivots, will be out of one piece. Let them carry it to Nippur. The Euphrates will carry it down. Nippur will rejoice. They tied together a raft. Enkidu steered it, while Gilgamesh held the head of Humbaba
And this brings tablet number 5 to an end, in which we see the confrontation between Humbaba the demon and our erstwhile heroes, Gilgamesh and Enkidu. You can see Humbaba is defeated, begging for his life, and using wiles and sort of tricks to get the two to spare his life, which Enkidu advises against doing and recommends that they smash Humbaba. And they do. He dies. There is some foreshadowing that maybe the gods may not be too happy about this, but we will have to wait and see what comes in the next tablets. As always, thank you for listening. Please like my video if in fact you liked it, and take care. I will see you next time. Thank you.